Hey guys, Ian Fernando here, and today I want to talk to you about my year in review with my Amazon FBA process. As you know, I started Amazon FBA this year as a project to dive into e-commerce, and 2019 was basically a year of gurus telling you to jump into Amazon just because dropshipping is dead, Shopify is dead, and all this other nonsense, right? What gurus do. So I decided to do it just because I definitely want to get in the e-commerce space, and I wanted to try to do it the most easiest, lowest barrier of entry type way, and being a reseller on eBay or Amazon was the best way. So today I'm going to talk to you about how much I made, how much I spent, what was my initial investment, and all that jazz. So first of all, I basically started with just basically $100, reinvesting it every time and trying to find things to sell around the house, and then reselling it obviously online. And that worked very, very well. So let me go ahead and just go to my numbers real quick. Let's see here. I did have my sheet open. What did I do? Okay, here. So for the whole year, I basically made just roughly $22,708.78, which is not that bad for not being full time on my Amazon side project, right? After all the fees, I basically made 33.49% in ROI after all the fees, and my Amazon fees total cost was $7,326.03. So that was a lot of fees if you think about it. But if you think about it for the whole year, divided by 12, it's roughly like $500. Let me just do some math here. 7,326 divided by 12 is actually 610.05 cents, or 610.50 cents. Man, wow, I'm pretty slow today with my math. But my initial investment throughout the whole year was $6,688.69. That's me buying inventory through online arbitrage. So when I first started, I did retail arbitrage, which basically makes me go to the stores, find products at a low price, and sell it to Amazon, or sell it on Amazon at a higher price. So that is basically the arbitrage model. But since now I live in Vietnam, I actually do an online arbitrage model where I buy things online at a low cost and then sell it on Amazon for a higher cost, and the difference is basically my earnings. So that's basically what I did for the year, and it's not that bad making just 22,700 for the year, just because it wasn't I really wasn't fully focused on it, and I still went back to my affiliate campaigns, run my affiliate campaign, doing my push and my native, plus managing and maintaining my blog at ianfernando.com as well. So making $20,000 for the whole year in revenue is not that bad, I think, right? But after the fees and my initial investment that I told you, the ROI is roughly about 33%, which isn't that bad, right? Minus the fact that I also did buy ads, Facebook ads, for the items that were moving slow, as well as Amazon PPC for obviously for items that are moving slow as well. So 33% is not that bad when you look at a lot of other people's ROI, which is around 25% to 28%. This is what I see and hear in the Facebook groups around surrounding Amazon FBA and reselling online. So is it worth it to be doing Amazon FBA in 2020? I think so, right? The problem is that you have to be consistent. My sales kind of dipped in Q4 just because I just didn't have enough inventory. I wasn't concentrating that much as well on my Amazon business either. So it did take a little strain and didn't make as much money as I wanted to in Q4, just because I was running affiliate campaigns and trying to optimize my own stuff that I am mainly more focused on. But I do have a virtual assistant to help me source products for Amazon, which helped a lot. I actually used a lot of Chrome extensions to help me with the services and finding offers and finding products to resell. So that helped me a lot as well. But is it worth it for you to do Amazon FBA in 2020 after the growth and all this stuff that's happening around Amazon? I think so. The reason for that is because there was an article that was written about Amazon, I want to say about 4 or 5 months ago, saying that Amazon registers 3,000 third-party sellers every day. But after 45 days, Amazon claims less than 1% of those people actually stays on. Is the market saturated? Of course the market is saturated, but it's not a problem because what's going to happen is you will see these people that join because of all these gurus talking about it. They think it's going to be a lot of work. They say it is a lot of work, and then they give up, right? So technically it becomes a washing of like, when you go to the beach and you make something in the sand, waves to go over it, and there's a small imprint of it. Basically that's what's happening. It's washing away people that are not truly focused on the Amazon business. And to really be into the Amazon FBA business, you really have to give it 100%. And for me, for 2020, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus more on trying to find a steady flow or systematic flow on doing online arbitrage, and as well trying to export items here from Vietnam. But let's go back into the fees, because I think the fees are more what's concerned with more people, right? The more you actually sell, the more that you list items on Amazon, the more the fees, I guess, compound itself, right? There's that 15% referral fee, there's the shipping fee, there's your monthly fee to Amazon, or the $1 per item if you're under 50 items for the month. You have the storage fees and all that, right? And it does get confusing, but that's why you have to have an Excel sheet like I do. Like I have an Excel sheet of every item that I have. I actually sold, a total of 149 items in inventory. That means these are different SKUs, different products ranging from women's fleeces to shoes to toys to DVD to video games, etc. Right? I had actually 149 items in my store that I found that were cheaper online, and relisted it on Amazon and made a profit on it. Right? I actually try to make a minimum profit of at least 25 and higher percent, just because I know over time that if the item stays in storage, I can lose that, and then I'll be at least 20%, which for me is okay, right? But if I want to play a long-term game, obviously a higher ROI is much better, but this is the game that I'm currently playing right now, and I hope in the long term it does much better. So my strategy for 2020 is obviously understand the fees, do online arbitrage in more scale, because arbitrage business is really not a scalable side of Amazon. The more scalable side will be the private label and wholesale, which I want to get into 2020. Since I know the process now for Amazon FBA, I know what I've done right and what I've done wrong in my first year. And if you want to read what happened in my first year, go ahead and click the link in the description below, and you'll read what I've done and have not done. Right? So, but that's basically it. I think you should get into Amazon FBA, but you have to treat it like a real business, right? You have to know your numbers. You need to have Google Sheets open, put in all the costs, and see how much you're actually earning on a day-to-day or month-to-month basis. Amazon does have a great reporting system as well, but I kind of look at things in a different way. So I use Google Sheets to basically tell me my numbers and the story of how my inventory in my Amazon store is doing. One thing I'll also do is I'll actually also expand into the UK, and I'll also try to expand in Asia as well. So that's kind of the goal, what I want to do, and as well as export some products here that are already in Vietnam. So that's it for me. That's the update I have for my 2019 Amazon. Hopefully you guys get into Amazon FBA in 2020, and maybe I'll see your store, and then hopefully we all make money together. But if you have any questions, concerns, or anything about Amazon FBA, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll go ahead and answer them as well. So, but Amazon FBA 2020, is it worth it? I think so. Still, remember, the system and ecosystem will always flush out people that are not dedicated to the business. And if you are dedicated, you will make money. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and do that jazzy stuff online. Show some appreciation, and hopefully I'll make more videos in 2020. Peace.